Kenya's capital came alive with color at the 11th Annual International Flower Trade Exhibition event. Kenya's flower sector transforms with carbon credit trading to boost revenue and combat climate change. Kenya's sugar industry boosted by Ruto's debt relief and agricultural reforms on Madaraka Day. 6 young East African agripreneurs received $15,000 in grants at Sankara Hotel, Nairobi. Hello and welcome to our first news bulletin. This is the Smart Farmer Africa newsroom. In today's news, we focus on Kenya's agriculture sector. I am your host, Stella Wambogo. Kenya's capital came alive at the 11th Annual International Floriculture Trade Exhibition. The IFTEX opened at Oshwal Center, Nairobi from June 4th to 6th. The event showcased the global flower industry, drawing many growers, suppliers and buyers worldwide. Here's Tina Ojunga with more.
The spacious venue, precisely arranged with the Isle of Boots, featured the finest products from leading growers, each eager to display their best blooms. Day one of IFTEX began with the arrival of participants and guests at the Oshwal Center.
Again, great pleasure to see all of you here this morning as we open the doors to the exciting world of flowers. Karibuni sana.
The morning kicked off with a press briefing and an award ceremony, recognizing excellence in various categories, including the best booth design. Opening speeches were a highlight, with a representative from the Deputy President delivering inspiring remarks.
The horticulture is among the fastest growing sector in Kenya, where it was estimated to earn in this country Kenya shillings 157 billion just in 2023.
Following the formalities, the exhibition officially opened, and the hall quickly filled with animated conversations and networking among exhibitors, suppliers, and buyers. Exhibitors proudly showcased their latest varieties, while buyers and suppliers engaged in lively discussions and negotiations.
Flowers combine a sense of fashion, design, and things that most other horticultural crops don't have.
We have several types of flowers. We have anigoxanthus, we have lemoniums, we have gypsophila.
Well, we have a wide range of customers. We have customers who are local growers, we have customers who are consolidators, we have customers who basically just run a pack house, so they're buyers, they pack the product and they export.
We're investing a lot as a company into this because I think that is the next step for the flower industry.
The show is fantastic, the flowers are lovely, the people are welcoming. We have seen someone who brings some value addition at a certain type of product. It's coconuts. I feel as Kenyans, we've known it for some time, so I'm excited.
The event concluded on June 6th, wrapping up 3 days of vibrant displays, fruitful interactions, and valuable exchanges of knowledge.
Kenya's flower industry will receive a boost with the start of carbon credit trading. This plan will help flower farmers make more money and raise the country's foreign exchange. It also aims to cut down carbon emissions and fight climate change. Paul Kipkemboi reports.
In another promising development, the government has announced plans to introduce carbon credit trading, aiming to boost growers' incomes while promoting sustainable practices. This announcement was made at the opening ceremony of this year's International Floriculture Trade Expo IFTEX, held in Nairobi by Dr. Idris Salim Dokota, the Principal Secretary of the State Department for Cabinet Affairs.
We are in the process of enacting the Carbon Credit Trading and Benefit Sharing Bill of 2023. This proposed legislation aims to create a robust regulatory framework for carbon credit trading and benefit sharing.
So, what does this mean for our flower farmers? By adopting sustainable practices and reducing their carbon footprint, growers can earn carbon credits. Carbon credits are certificates representing the reduction of 1 ton of carbon dioxide emissions. These credits can be traded internationally, providing an additional income stream for farmers while supporting environmental goals. According to Dr. Daniel Mulat, a biogas scientist and the laboratory manager at the International Livestock Research Institute Mazingira Center, carbon credit trading is increasingly becoming a lucrative global business. Just a ton of carbon dioxide equivalent offset by farmers has a potential of sale of value $10 to $20. The initiative is a win-win for everyone involved. It not only promotes sustainable farming practices but also provides our hardworking farmers with new opportunities to increase their incomes. Stay tuned for more updates on this exciting development.
6 young agripreneurs from across East Africa were honored with $15,000 in grant funding for their business at a cocktail event held at Sankara Hotel in Nairobi. The event was organized by the Pamoja Founders Project in collaboration with IREX and PepsiCo. Edith Mwangi reports.
The awards recognized the best agribusiness innovations across the agricultural sector. 12 participants underwent 6 months of virtual training, culminating in a one-week bootcamp in Nairobi, where they pitched their organizations to the judges. 6 participants emerged as winners.
Recipient of $15,000 in grant funding from PepsiCo Foundation. Hailing from Kenya, Elizabeth Okolo.
The award-winning participants expressed their excitement following the announcement of the results. Dr. Apkim Terese of Nigeria, a veterinary doctor and founder of Vet Connect, shared his joy, stating that the grant will help him boost his organization.
I'm super excited because this for me is a very solid validation of the work we're doing in ensuring that there's quality and accessible animal care across the continent.
Devendri Andari and Roshan Paul highlighted their satisfaction with supporting young entrepreneurs in achieving food security, economic opportunities, and access to safe water. Andari expressed her happiness, noting that their efforts will benefit not only the individuals they engage with now, but also future generations due to the program's lasting impact.
If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. And that is what we're doing here today. And that is the theme we are driving. And the foundation is really excited to have been the inaugural partner with IREX to deliver the Pamoja Founders Program.
So the bet that IREX and PepsiCo Foundation are making with this program is that with some specific targeted leadership development support and business strengthening support, we can help young entrepreneurs in the agriculture, food security, and waste management space to set up their organizations and their companies for long-term success.
He said the criteria for the awards aimed to support entrepreneurs who have demonstrated resilience and sustained their organizations despite the challenges.
They are all winners for completing this program and getting this far. It has not been easy. So while this is an important moment, it is a milestone and not the end of the road. We at IREX and the PepsiCo Foundation are excited to hopefully continue supporting these entrepreneurs in the months and years to come.
Among the distinguished guests was His Excellency Johnson Arthur Sakaja, Governor of Nairobi County. Governor Sakaja expressed his full support for investing in youth and encouraging them to venture into agribusiness. He highlighted a significant project.
The world is now really a global village, powered by information, driven by technology. The same tools the young people have in San Francisco are the same tools the young people in Kenya have. We're innovating to connect people to water. We're innovating to change lives. And I'm glad that you're innovating on food sustainability, sustainable food systems. We realize 1 out of 4 children in Nairobi don't go to school because of hunger. If you go to any of these schools, you'll find the kids wearing this watch. It's an NFC device developed by a startup. Using this, we can track how many children have eaten, who has attended school. We can track the trucks that are actually taking food to the schools, an innovation that is 100% Kenyan by our young people. And I think we must applaud them.
The Pamoja Founders Project Award celebrated the innovative spirit and resilience of young entrepreneurs from across East Africa. The event highlighted the crucial role that youth play in driving agricultural advancements and underscored the importance of supporting their entrepreneurial journeys. With the backing of organizations like IREX and PepsiCo, these young leaders are well equipped to make significant contributions to food security, economic development, and community well-being. As the evening that was full of excitement and energy drew to a close, It was clear that the Pamoja Founders Project Awards fostered a sense of community and shared purpose among young agripreneurs. This is Edith Mwangi reporting for Smart Farmer Africa.
President Ruto's 61st Madaraka Day speech announces 117 billion shillings debt relief, boosting Kenya's sugar industry and supporting farmers. Ambitious plans include revitalizing the leather industry and commissioning 18,000 agripreneurs. More on this by Edith Mwangi.
In his Madaraka Day speech, President William Ruto, speaking on his plans for the agriculture sector, laid out his administration's strategic initiatives to boost Kenya's agricultural sector. These measures were not just about economic growth, but also about supporting the livelihoods of thousands of farmers and workers. The government has written off a staggering 117 billion Kenyan shillings in debts owed by the 5 state-owned sugar companies. This includes a 50 billion Kenyan shillings debt for Nzoia Sugar Company alone. This move is set to provide immediate financial relief and enable these companies to focus on operations, modernization, and timely payments to farmers.
We have written off Kenya shillings 110 billion worth of sugar factories' debts accumulated over the last 40 years. A new leasing model that will guarantee prompt payment for cane deliveries by farmers, timely wages for factory workers, and a bonus to sugarcane farmers every end of the year like other crops is underway.
By removing these financial burdens, the government aims to enhance productivity and profitability in the sugar sector. This is a significant win for the sugarcane farmers who can now expect timely payments. In the coffee sector, the government's goal is to increase coffee productivity from 2 kg to 10 kg per tree by 2027 and boost annual production from 50,000 metric tons to 102,000 metric tons. 4 billion Kenyan shillings coffee cherry fund has been established and debts amounting to 6.9 billion Kenyan shillings owed by the coffee cooperatives have been written off.
Measures are underway to boost coffee productivity from 2 kilograms to 10 kilograms per tree and from 50,000 metric tons to 102 metric tons a year by 2027. Under the coffee sector reform that we initiated, a 4 billion coffee cherry fund was established, 2 billion of which has been paid with a balance allocated for payment in the 2024-2025 financial year.
It is hoped that these measures will not only improve farmers' incomes, but also make Kenyan coffee more competitive on the global stage. The edible oil sector is also receiving a significant boost. With plans to increase the production of sunflower, palm oil and canola, the government has allocated 414 million Kenya shillings for the National Edibles Oils Promotion Project. This investment will enhance productivity and support farmers across the country.
In the edible oils value chain, the government's plan involves boosting the production of sunflower, palm oil, and canola by working with counties. In 2023, 70 tons of sunflower seeds were purchased with 40 tons distributed to farmers.
This is great news for farmers involved in the edible oils value chain. Increased production and support from the government will ensure sustainable growth and profitability. The government is investing in the leather and footwear industry with plans to increase the annual footwear production from 8 million to 36 million pairs by 2027. The Kenya Leather Industrial Park in Kenani, Machakos County, is 85% complete and will provide state-of-the-art facilities for leather processing.
We are invested in developing our leather subsector to support competitive export industries supporting many thriving enterprises and households.
Another interesting initiative announced by President Ruto is the commissioning of 18,000 agripreneurs. This initiative aims to empower young farmers and entrepreneurs, providing them with the skills and resources needed to drive innovation and growth in the agricultural sector.
I am very proud to commission the 18,000 agripreneurs in the Republic of Kenya, and congratulations on successfully completing your training.
The President also addressed climate change, discussing initiatives to combat its effects like afforestation and adaptation of climate-smart technologies. He highlighted the government's commitment to building dams and water reservoirs to improve irrigation and water management.
We have also witnessed the negative effects of climate change. The government will continue to champion afforestation and the restoration of degraded landscapes and mobilize Kenyans to plant trees and, of course, an expanded irrigation infrastructure. We have made progress towards fulfilling our commitment to build 100 dams and 1,000 small dams in different parts of the country to facilitate sustainable water use and increase irrigated land by 500,000 acres by 2026.
Reporting for Smart Farmer Africa, my name is Edith Mwangi.
Stay tuned for more news. This is Stella Wambogo, Smart Farmer Africa Newsroom.